Hey y'all, Amber here with Yarny Quaz Crochet, and it is time for another segment of the Annie's Caring Crochet Kit Club. This is kit number 6 for me, so we're going to continue on and let's see what is in kit number 6. Here we have kit number 6 of the Annie's Caring Crochet Kit Club, and it is the Lacy Shells Wrap. And it looks like this time we are supporting the Cancer Support Community, Central Ohio. That is a beautiful wrap. And if you are a purple lover, oh my gosh, here you have a nice ombre effect of purple. Isn't this pretty? Look at these purples. Now I assume that all of these are probably the same. Machine wash, gentle, tumble dry, gentle, low heat, no bleach, no iron, 100% acrylic, medium 4, 165 yards. And this feels fantastic. This is so soft. This yarn right here feels very similar to the yarn that we used in the very first kit we got, where we made the beanies for Knots of Love. This feels like it's the same yarn, just different color. And it says it's a medium 4. I would agree. I think it might be just a bit on the light side of a 4. But I do agree that that is a 4. There is a slight halo effect on this. I don't know if you can see it. It is just a tad bit fuzzy. Nothing major, but just a tad. But all of these are very soft. And this is a beautiful gradient. Like, these could not have been picked more perfectly to go together. Like, that is absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's take a look now at the pattern. And here we have our Lacy Shells wrap. So before we go into that, let's look up the Cancer Support Community, and that information is going to be found on the back of our pattern card. The Cancer Support Community, Central Ohio. Here is the web address, and this is the address for where to send finished products if you'd like to make anything for yourself to send to them. Cancer Support Community Central Ohio is a national nonprofit organization dedicated to ensuring that all people affected by cancer are empowered by knowledge, strengthened by action, and sustained by community. The organization's programs and services are offered to all those affected by cancer: patients, families, children, friends, co-workers, and caregivers. And Cancer Support Community Central Ohio does it at no cost to them, so no one faces cancer alone. Please share the gift of hope with all survivors of cancer, their loved ones, and caregivers who find strength and support through Cancer Support Community Central Ohio. Your donation would directly benefit those touched by cancer in Central Ohio who turn to the organization for education, courage, and hope. This is wonderful. What a fantastic organization. And this is going to be so much fun, because I have to admit that, you guys, that I've actually never made a shawl before, even though it's called a wrap shawl, but I've actually never made one. So I'm looking forward to this. I've never done this. So let's have a look. That's a decent size, don't you think? Beautiful colors. I love it. So this is considered an intermediate skill level, and it says it's designed by Annie's. The finished measurement is 58 inches wide by 26 inches high after it's blocked. In the kit, we have medium worsted weight acrylic yarn, 1 skein each of light purple, medium purple, and dark purple. We're also going to need a size J or a 6mm crochet hook, or the size needed to obtain the gauge, and a tapestry needle. Okay, so let's see the most difficult stitching we will be working with here. It looks like we have chains, double crochets. Wow, I guess this whole thing is working double crochets. Okay. Well, I think we can handle that, don't you? Now, I have to admit that I'm a little nervous about this, mainly because And that's part of the reason why I've never made a shawl before, is this whole triangle effect. And I don't know, I've always been kind of nervous about a shawl. So this is going to force me to do it. Now, there are times, and this is the second time that this has happened for me, which, isn't a big deal, but there are mistakes in the printed pattern. And one thing I will say about the Annie's Club is that if there is a mistake, they will give you what you need to correct it. And usually it's on a little piece of paper. It tells you where the mistake is and where to fix it. This is our next kit. What do you think? I think this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Well, let's get started, and I will get back with you when I'm done. Wish me luck. All right, we are all done with the Lacy shells wrap, and I think that it turned out beautiful. I can't say enough good things about this yarn. It is soft, it is shiny, it is squishy, and this is going to feel so good up against a person's skin. Can't say enough good things about it. This was a very easy pattern with the exception of one thing, and that was the very beginning. This foundation row right here. Like, it's not even, because the way that the pattern was written out, the terminology that was used completely confused me. Instead of saying do a front post double crochet or a back post double crochet, it was saying, go around the stitch. I was like, what do you mean go around the stitch? I bet I pulled this beginning part, just this little part right here, in and out so many times. I got so frustrated. I almost just completely ditched this pattern and was just going to go online and find another one, because it was making me crazy. I know that this isn't right, and I know that I messed it up, and to be honest, it kind of ruined the project for me, because the seam, like the point of the triangle here, it's not straight. It just doesn't run all the way down straight because I couldn't get the beginning right. But unless someone really just wants to take the time to critique my work like that, I'm not worried about it. If you're going to be that picky, then you just don't even need to have this. But it is so pretty, and I love the coloring effect where it goes from dark to light, then back to dark. Now, I will tell you, not only did I mess up on the beginning, but I also messed up in the color. This shawl does not look the same as this one. I was trying to watch a movie and crochet this at the same time, because once I got to the body here, it was super easy. It was just getting past this part up here. The rest of it was fine. But I completely missed a color change right here. Like, this purple is longer than it's supposed to be. So I just kind of made the whole thing up. The rest of it, I just sort of changed it when I felt like it. I used almost all of the yarn, and I mean, like, there's only like one little ball of yarn left, and I had some of each color left over, except for this one. I had some of each color left over, so I just sort of tied them together and wrapped them up into one ball. So now I have like a little ball of purple striped yarn. This is a really pretty soft triangle scarf. It's hard for me to give you the full effect because you can't really see it with the entire camera, but it does wing out, and it has the really pretty shells at the bottom and flat across the top. But this is so soft. I do have to give Annie's complete props on their yarn. I don't know, other than it being 100% acrylic, I don't know where it's made, who manufactures it, but you talking about some beautiful, soft acrylic yarn. So this is ready. I just need to clean it, and we are going to get it sent off to the cancer support community. Again, here is the address right there if you want to look them up, get a hold of them. send them something for yourself. I think that'd be great, and they would be more than blessed to have it. But that's it. This is my Annie's Caring Crochet Kit Club number 6. I have number 7 here, and we'll get started on it soon. I hope you like this shawl. It's my first shawl that I've ever made, so I'm pretty proud of it with the exception of the beginning right there. But, you know, live and learn. Thank you all so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. If you have not already subscribed, I'd really love to have you. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, happy yarn crafting.